Going up against the Orlando Magic. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. You know, Clark, considering how these teams favor the three-point shot, will this entire game be played at the arc?
I don't think it all will be behind the arc, but a good portion of it will be, Kevin. I mean, if one of these teams can really lock down defensively on the perimeter, that could be the difference.
Orlando grabs the miss. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from them.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Now the Rockets with it. Now here's Livingston. On the wing, Marion. Down low, 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Jones. Connects from three-point range.
It seems like somebody's got eyes in the back of their head. Great vision there on that one.
Robinson left side. That one's in, his first shot this game. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Livingston passes to Marion.
Watch the screen. Woo!
Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Marion. Pass to Ratliff. Rebound by the Magic. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Calderon, bounce pass. Robinson against Marion. Steps back and fires. Theo Ratliff grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Back to Marion. Pass to Livingston. Ratliff a screen on Robinson. Here's Livingston. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the foul called on Shawn Marion. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. There's the pick. Here's Vaughn. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Set it up.
And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 1. Here's Marion. Drops in the tray.
And it's huge when Marion is making his threes. Really opens up this offense.
Calderon taking his time here. Robinson passes to Abdul Rahim. Good D by Jones.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
That unique-looking jumper of Marion's, I mean, it's more effective than it is pretty.
Marion with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Livingston. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Now Calderon hasn't made one yet. Here's Robinson. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Taking a nice composed jump shot, in rhythm, under control, not forcing it in any way.
And here's Livingston. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Jones, the pass to Ratliff, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Calderon with it. 23 points for him the last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
Just 3 to shoot. Sean Marion grabs the miss. Here's Houston now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Livingston passes to Marion. Here's Wilkins. Pass to Livingston. Marion kicks to Wilkins. Livingston looking for the opening. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here is Calderon. Nothing on the board. Outside Robinson. Lets a floater go. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Wilkins kicks to Livingston. Back to Wilkins. Wilkins draws the double. Ratliff. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Ratliff's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Vaughn. His last outing, he had 8 points. Moves back up. Theo Ratliff grabs the miss.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Outside, Jones. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Jones has got 6.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Here's Abdur Rahim. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Wizards in Washington.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Now here's Jones. 6 points for him. Ratliff kicks to Livingston. Ratliff a screen on Calderon. Back to Ratliff. Stolen by Robinson. Pass to Calderon. Outside Robinson. To end the drought. No good that time. Rockets leading by 12. Livingston passes to Marion. Now here's Livingston. Pass to Ratliff. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Only 5 games left in the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is going to stack up out east. Taking a look at Orlando, it's been a rough season for them. The good news is the lottery is only a couple months away.
And seeing where the Magic are, they're on the outside looking in when it comes to the playoffs. They need to put it all together in these last couple weeks, and they'll be happy with a spot in the play-in tournament at this point.
Now here's Calderon. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to LaFrance. And here's Calderon. Shoots over Livingston. The Magic again can't hit. And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Now Marion. Houston moving it around. Here's Ratliff. Robinson pulls it in.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Wilkins against Calderon. To the wing on the left. Here's Abdur Rahim. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Calderon, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
The shot by Wilkins, no good. The Magic trail by 14. Pass to Vaughn. Over to the wing. Here's Abdur-Rahim, defended by Jones. It's stolen by Wilkins. Now Livingston. And here's Ratliff. He's guarded by Calderon. And Robinson comes to help. Here's Marion. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Livingston's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Magic trail by 17. Outside Robinson. To halt the run. The Rockets pull it in. Ratliff's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Stoudemire against Clark. Ratliff down low. Over Robinson. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Ratliff's got 8 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's LaFrance. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Rockets leading by 17. And here is Stoudemire. Pass to Knockbaum. Rebound by the Magic. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
Robinson misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Good on the three-point shot.
Unselfishness on display there. He's all about finding the open teammate.
The Magic trail by 20.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clark kicks to Robinson. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. A three-pointer is right on target.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Houston on top, leading by 17. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Rockets.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Stoudemire against Ivy. McMillan a screen on Russell. Hayes sinks the triple.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Rockets leading by 14. Outside, Russell. Pass to Sessions. Russell dishes to Sessions. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And Orlando making a change here. Clark's checked in. Well, Greg, now that we are in the final stretch, what should teams that are trying to make the playoffs be looking to do now?
Well, they got to know that now is the time to play your best basketball because that's what will be needed to get to the postseason. I'm just curious to see which teams will answer the call.
Pass to Garrity. McMillan a screen on Russell. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
Here's Collins. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Orlando shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Eduardo Nahara checked in for Orlando. And that one falls for Collins. Houston leading by 14. Right wing. And Sessions kicks to Stoudemire. Fires for three. Griffith. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Collins against Russell. Pass to Garrity. Here's Hayes. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Griffith. He's guarded by McMillan. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. And it's Stoudemire in the corner. Sessions sets the pick for Stoudemire. Out to Russell to the right side. Pass to Stoudemire. Here's Nakbar. No good on the triple. The Magic trail by 18. Now here's Hayes. Here's Garrity. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Washington. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
2 points the hard way there. Battling, willing that bucket in.
For Orlando, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Livingston passes to Marion. Livingston with it. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
That's reading the defense and getting to the right spot.
The Magic trail by 17. To the wing right side. Here's Abdul Rahim. Still without a basket. Rebounded by Marion. Pass to Livingston. Here's Nakbar. Back to Livingston. They set the pick. Over McMillan. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Rockets making a change here. Ratliff is checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. LaFrentz is checked in. Now here's Calderon. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. 5 on the clock. From about 19 feet, the Magic again can't hit. Rockets leading by 17. Now Livingston.
Ball coming.
Here's Nockbar. Fades. LaFrentz pulls it in.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Livingston kicks to Ratliff. Wilkins in the post. Lays it up off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 17.
Making his presence felt on the interior.
Pass to Calderon from the arc. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Nockbar. And here's Ratliff. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Jones checked in for Houston. Robinson's checked in for the Magic. He's perfect from the line this time. It's Calderon with the ball for Orlando. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Robinson. They set the screen to the paint. And it's sent back by Ratliff.
Wow, great interior D. That effort gets erased because of it.
Livingston passes to Marion. Back to Livingston. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. Jones for 3. Another miss by Houston. The Magic trail by 16. Here's Vaughn. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Outside, Robinson. Wide open. Vaughn gets the bucket. Vaughn's got his second basket of the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Livingston dishes to Marion. There's the lob to the hoop. And Sean Marion with the slam.
Marion, so springy. He gets off the floor quickly for that alley-oop.
Now Calderon. Outside, Robinson over Marion. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Rockets leading by 14. And here's Livingston. Ratliff a screen on Robinson. Marion passes to Ratliff. Here's Vaughn. Out left to the wing. Here's Calderon. And there it is for him. Calderon's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Outside, Jones. Six to shoot. Wilkins outside. Ratliff, the pass to Wilkins. Puts up a deep three. Rebound by the Magic. LaFrenza's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Calderon with it. He's got 5. Robinson finds Calderon. Here's Vaughn. He's defended by Wilkins. There's a screen. Pulls from the top of the key. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Vaughn. Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to Minnesota.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And he gets it to go.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And so here's Orlando, down by 12. Back to Robinson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Sean Merrill.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left them no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
Livingston kicks to Wilkins. Outside, Jones. With the drive, score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Sinks the three-pointer. Robinson's got 10 points.
Good work offensively, spacing out the D.
59 seconds left here in the second. Left side, Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Ratliff. 20 feet out. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Calderon. Back to Robinson. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's LaFrentz. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one misses.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
Here's Nockbaum. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota. To the inside. Here's Ratliff, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. A fantastic game so far from Theo Ratliff in this one.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Outside, Robinson.
Who's that right there? Right there.
Back to Calderon.
And watch the pick.
Shoots over Livingston. Calderon, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Livingston. Out to Marion. To the left side wing. Livingston up top. He's guarded by Calderon. Livingston, that's good.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Now here's Calderon. Robinson for three. Wilkins grabs the miss. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Marion dishes to Livingston. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Shawn Marion with the slam.
Marion's versatility is impressive. It's, I think, what helps him get into a scoring rhythm.
Robinson on the wing. Back to Calderon. Pass to LaFrance. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Now here's Jones, guarded by Robinson. Jones, no luck. The Magic trail by 14. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Off target from three-point range. Orlando's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
Hey, yo, right here, right here. Screen.
Calderon passes to Robinson.
Yo. Hit me, I'm open.
Back to Calderon. They need this one. Rebounded by Marion. Rockets leading by 14. Now Livingston, 8 points for him. Marion passes to Ratliff.
Orlando foul. Rafe LaFrance. Third personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Inside, ball stolen.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal.
Back to Robinson. Here's a good screen. Misses the three. And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for Houston. They led the game 1 point by 20.
He's simply on a tear right now and showing no signs of slowing down.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Calderon passes to Robinson. And here's Calderon. 5 points in the game. They set the pick to the inside. 5 to shoot. To end the cold streak. It's rebounded by Houston. Radliff's got 11 rebounds in the game. Livingston with it. 8 points for him. Marion outside. And count it from 19 feet away. Marion's got 4 this quarter.
And in the mid-range, Marion can be a problem. He'll find a shot he likes in that area.
Now here's Calderon. He's covered by Livingston. Pass to Robinson. 3-pointer. Radliff with the rebound. Radliff's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Livingston. And here's Jones. And Abdul Rahim pulls it down. Abdul Rahim's got his 4th rebound in this one. Robinson kicks to Calderon. Pass to Abdul Rahim. They set the pick. Over Jones. The baseline jumper goes down.
And when he has to, Abdul Rahim can stretch things out, putting up that silky mid-range jump shot.
Livingston passes to Jones. Back to Livingston. Wilkins dishes to Ratliff. Pass to Livingston. Launches it. Orlando grabs the miss. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Here is Calderon. He's got 5. Vaughn, the pass to Robinson. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Now here's Livingston. He's guarded by Calderon. Down low, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Magic making a switch here. McMillan's checked in. Only 5 games left on the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is stacking up out west. You look at the Rockets. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason.
And you know, Houston, they're really just playing out their string. They're obviously disappointed in their performance this year. The final month is about player evaluation and maybe getting the young guys some more minutes.
Robinson kicks to Calderon. Over Livingston. Another miss by Orlando. On offense, here are the Rockets. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Houston moving the ball around. Here he goes. Back to Ratliff. Oh, that's blocked.
Great anticipation defensively. He was all over that.
The Magic trail by 18. Now here's Calderon. He's got 5. Pass to LaFrance. Out to the wing. McMillan a screen on Wilkins. Shot clock at 5. Vaughn the pass to Robinson. Another miss by Orlando.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Shoot from the right block. Livingston, that's good. Livingston's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's Calderon who brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Outside Robinson. Back to Calderon. Looking to get it going. It's rebounded by Livingston, and it's Houston's ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Pass to Jones. Into the lane. To the wing on the left. Here's Nakbar, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Nakbar's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Magic shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Now here's Calderon. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Rockets on offense. Outpacing him right now in a 15-2 run. Such a wide open look. Jones has got 14.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Now, here's Calderon. He's covered by Livingston.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Zero hesitation there. He decided to shoot before he even got it.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And, Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Marion outside. Stoudemire up top, covered by Hayes. Stoudemire kicks to Russell. Pass to Stoudemire. 4 on the clock. There's the pick. Over McMillan. Stoudemire, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now Hayes. To the middle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Marion. And a dunk by Marion.
Boy, I like seeing Marion operate in the open court now. He's a sprinter who has amazing quickness and knows how to make it happen in transition.
Here's Marion. He's got 17. Here's Nakbar. Pass to Griffith. Here's Nakbar. Now Russell. He's guarded by Collins. Clock at 6. Right wing takes the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And stolen by Russell. The wide open look here for Marion. Buries the long-range jumper. Marion's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the Houston Rockets in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Outside, Russell on the wing, Marion. To the paint, stolen. Here's Abdul Rahim. Here's Hayes. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hayes has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Orlando. Pass to Marion. Over Garrity. It's hauled in by the Magic. McMillan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Hayes. From down in the low post, it goes.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And for Houston, their shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Griffith passes to Marion. Stoudemire outside. Hayes with the steal. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Marion. And a dunk by Marion.
Marion gets to that rim with ease. He's got crazy bounce.
Magic shooting not great. 40% for the game. Deflects the pass. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Nakbar's shot is off. Orlando with the ball. Outside Collins. Pass to Garrity. Inside, here's Griffith. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense. And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Marion outside. Stoudemire outside. Puts up a 3. Good on the triple. Stoudemire's got his first 3 points of the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
To the middle. Nice shot by McMillan.
And they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Pass to Russell. Houston moving it around. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
All right, Houston, coming up for
Theo Rapp just checked in for Brian Russell. And the Magic making a change here as well. LaFrancis checked in for Collins. Here's Stoudemire over Hayes, and it's Stoudemire missing.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
To the inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. On the wing, Marion. Cans the shot from the wing. Marion's got 13 points in the second half.
And right now, he is cooking. His guys would be smart to keep feeding the beast.
Out to the right wing. Here's Abdul Rahim. Pass to Garrity. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hayes. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
With the clock approaching 0, right on time.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And here's Ratliff. He's covered by McMillan. Here's Marion. No good on the three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Abdul Rahim. Down low, McMillan. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Taking no chances there. He finishes with authority.
Marion outside. Here's Griffith. Here's Stoudemire. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the Magic. LaFrenza's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the left wing. Pass to Garrity. Here's Abdul Rahim. To the middle. It's tipped. Now Stoudemire. Out to the right wing. Here's Griffith. He's guarded by McMillan. Here's Nakbar. Another miss by Houston. The Magic have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Pass to Hayes. Here's Abdul Rahim. To the paint. Here's LaFrentz. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Just a passing clinic.
Rockets leading by 20. And here is Stoudemire. Marion outside. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Marion's got 26.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Pass to Griffith. Now Marion. Drills it from outside. Marion's got 18 points just in the second half.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Abdul Rahim. Nakbar grabs the rebound. Stoudemire outside. Pass to Ratliff. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I like how he drew contact and got the foul in the act. Smart play.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the second free throw, good. And it's the Magic with the ball. Calderon with it. Pass to LaFrentz. Ratliff pulls it in. Ratliff's got his 16th rebound on the night. Livingston passes to Marion. Back to Livingston. Marion outside. Wilkins finds Jones. Here's Marion. Another miss by Houston.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Calderon. Outside Robinson. From downtown, it's rebounded by Houston.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Marion dishes to Livingston. Back to Marion. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Robinson passes to LaFrance. Now here's Calderon. Deep 2 from Robinson. They grab their own miss.
Loose ball. Loose ball. Going the other way.
First personal foul.
A new lineup here for Houston.
Substitution on the court.
Houston's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Over to the left wing. And Sessions kicks to Stoudemire. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Now Sessions to the left wing. There's the screen beyond the arc. And he's good on the three ball. Stoudemire's got 6 here in this quarter.
Man, I like watching Stoudemire stroke it from behind the arc. Has a nice touch on these deep shots.
Stoudemire against Calderon. Here's Vaughn. 6 on the shot clock. They need this. And it comes off the front of the rim. Houston's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play here in the fourth. Stoudemire goes in. Got a piece of it. There's Russell with the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. And here's Calderon. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. To the inside, LaFrance, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Magic, Rafe LaFrance. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. The Rockets shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Rockets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And this is going to be repayment for the last game they played against one another. And this will be their last regular season matchup of the year. A nice job to even it at 1 apiece for the season series against Orlando.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shawn Marion.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
Robinson passes to Vaughn. Calderon with it. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vaughn. Hits the jumper in space.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Player violation. The ball goes to Orlando. Substitution on the court.
– 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.